Hey, Julia Barzyk here from Wise Investigator. So I made a video earlier this week about information overload, and there are a lot of different directions that I could go from there in terms of tips, in terms of how to mitigate information overload. But one I want to mention just briefly today is asking yourself the question, who, not what? So this is an important question to ask because it's going to start moving your thinking away from these are the agencies, these are the programs, and what does this program want? What does this program looking for? Is this program looking for? Well, the program is not a person. The program is not a being of any type. The program is managed by a person, or it's managed by a team of people. And so while you are going to, of course, probably first gain awareness of new programs because you hear about a program that is just, newly being stood up, or a program that you learn is related to some of your research ideas, I want you to get in the habit of, reading about that program, but scrolling down, usually it's down, or, wherever it is in the announcement, and looking at the name of that person or people who are associated with that program. And those are if you're making notes on this, just to drive home this point, you may, again, make some notes or save the page, but you really should be saving the information on those points of contacts, on those individual people. There would be no reason why, if you go and you see somebody's name on there, you should look for them on LinkedIn and send them a connection request. Even if you don't go back to that program, or you don't apply, or you don't end up contacting that person, there is no reason why you shouldn't send them a connection request and become aware of that person exists. Maybe a little bit about that person. If you could see something on their LinkedIn background, not everyone is going to have a LinkedIn profile. That's fine. But really start asking yourself, who do I need to get in contact with, rather than what programs am I looking for? And those are not mutually exclusive questions, but you will have more success if you can start making these connections with actual individuals, rather than thinking of something like your target being a program. Your target is really a person, in terms of making a connection with another person who can help you, going back to the information overload, and cutting through the information overload, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you with a little bit more specificity and direction what the aims of the program are, and how you might be able to have the most success possible with that program. Or just as importantly, if the program is not going to be a fit for you, letting you know that at the outset, so that you're not wasting your time and you can move on to something that could be a better use of your time.